Pawpaw Sammy here. There's my first harvest off my squash. This is the first time in 3 years I have beat the squash bug. Boars. I don't know if I got lucky, or if they just died off, or just jalapeno peppers. Cayenne peppers. And look at the squash down in there. Look. I don't know if it's the pepper killing them, keeping the squash bugs away, or I just got lucky. I don't know. I'm still experimenting. But look at that. And you can see the red pepper on that stalk. Right there. I mean, I'm spraying them almost daily. Now these are my young ones over here. They are actually producing squash. Little squash there, another one there, or two of them there really. Couple under there. Now my tomatoes, if you'll notice, I cut them back pretty heavy. In fact, I just finished cutting them back. Look at the leaves. I keep the bottoms way clear of the ground. As they grow up, I keep taking the bottom off. Plus, I take the suckers off. Now, that'll make your plant grow faster, produce earlier, and maybe get out of some of that blistering heat that's coming in the next 5 or 6 weeks. Hopefully, it'll work. Everything seems to be coming good. I just harvested a whole bunch of potatoes, about 4 or 5 pounds of potatoes. And up front, I harvested my onions. Got about 4 pounds of onions out of that little black pot over yonder. Everything seems to be coming on good now. I got my ginger. It's popping out of the ground. My blackberries are looking fantastic. They're looking good. That's the thornless, no thorns. That's my ginger, that's my ginger. Now these are the blackberries with thorns. They're already starting to bear. They're starting to bear real good. In a couple of 3 or 4 days or a week, I'll be able to come out here and pick some blackberries. Big, big sweet berries. Now here again is my thornless, loaded with berries. But they don't get ripe. I'll be pretty well picked out on the others before these get ripe. They're looking good. Now this old heritage fig tree, the one that's been stunted for 2 or 3 years, I started really working on it. And it's looking beautiful. Got little figs down in there. Look at the figs it's bearing. It's the first time that tree's bared in almost 3 years. You don't see any wilt? No. I've been nailing that rascal with baking soda, cooking oil. I even added a little peroxide to it. Peroxide actually puts around the bottoms down there. Peroxide actually puts a little oxygen back in the soil. And what happens is, it'll help kill some of the moisture, root rot. It's not a cure, it helps. Other than that, my blueberries are absolutely loaded. My LSU Gold is loaded. So I'm gonna bear out some stuff this year. Really gonna bear out some food this year. But I set it up well, I wouldn't have a lot to do. Like I said, compost. I don't pull grass. Now what has happened over the years, I had drainage holes. I just finished harvesting these potatoes. That's why it looks so bad. Some of them, not all of them. If you'll notice, that's a blackberry. There's one coming through right there. Another one right here. What has happened, there's a nice one right over there. There are drain holes in the bottom of this old pool. The thorn, the blackberry with the thorn, has grown up through those holes into this rich soil. Now what I do is I dig it out. After I harvest all my potatoes, I'm not trying to kill it. I'll go down, way down, cut off some of the roots and leave a little sprout buried in the ground. They'll grow back. That one right there is gonna have some nice roots. What I do then, I come over here to the fence. and I stick those blackberries in the ground, the ones I keep. And look at that. I put that in the ground about, I'm guessing 6 weeks ago. Look at that rascal. Beautiful. Other than that, everything's coming on pretty good. Thank goodness.